just cause. Like at the very least, like it's people catching predators, but it's always the people who do it are the same people who like do really shitty things also, but they also happen to catch predators. So they like look like a good guy there, but then they are just like the shittiest person outside of that catch predator content. So like it is the type of person who would catch a predator and almost kill them. Like it's like, why would you risk murdering someone like on camera? That's a fucking predator. Like if anything, like at the most, I guess you could fucking beat his ass, but that's like also weird content. Like you should probably just have the cops ready on standby. Like the kids would rather watch you almost kill someone, so they will do the almost kill someone route instead of actually arresting them, because they don't care about actually catching the predator. They just care about the views they get from catching the predator. The lowest hanging virtue signaling fruit. No, that's what I'm saying. It's like, oh, I'm a shitty person, like, so I'm gonna make catch a predator content, and it's they don't even do it the right way. Like, no, exactly, Sharma. I mean, I think most people can kind of agree with that. Like, bro, like FuzzyTube has no fucking right with the crazy ass shit he's done on stream to be like catching predators. Vitaly as well, and like Aiden Ross. Like these people just like, I mean, at least to me, I think do like things that I think are like morally probably not great, and then they go, oh well, I'm catching a fucking predator. Like it's just like, I don't know, just stick to like it's just easy. It's easy, like, oh, they're doing a good thing type of content. It's like giving a homeless guy 10 grand on stream. I don't know. That guy might be offline. When does the scrim start? Do you guys know? Is it 11?
Yeah, I think so.
Okay. I didn't like do anything because I just messaged him, so I haven't like put us on that leaderboard if I'm supposed to.
I think he has to do everything. Everything's up to him.
Oh, what's it called, guy?
Blessed.
Blessed? Okay. And again, the Dr. Disrespect thing, I don't really need to give you too many thoughts on it. I'm just gonna say a lot of the people that I shit talk all the time, or a lot of the people that shit talk me, and I'm not talking about like little Fortnite kids. I don't give a fuck when Fortnite kids tweet at me some shit about me being a like whatever they want to call me. If they want to say like liberal, left wing, or something like that.
He's about to reply to you.
Oh, nice, good looks. I'll keep my eye out. Whatever these Fortnite kids want to call me, whatever. Like I don't care about that. My thing is like the accounts that I think are like the biggest piece of shit that I argue with the most on Twitter all happen to be the people that try their best to defend Dr. Disrespect. So like you can say whatever you want about me or my morals or the things I say, but yeah, I'm working on it right now. I mean, he's back online, so I'm waiting for him to message me back. I bumped it. My whole thing is like, again, I don't even know how to process
I think code's in like 6 minutes.
But like, you can shit on me for a lot of things. Who defends Dr. Disrespect? Bro, he has audience. He has an audience still. There's people on Twitter that defend him. All I'm gonna say, okay, there's a good way to put it. Like, people like Jake the Viking are like a popular, I would say, right-wing social media account recently. He was one of Mr. Beast's friend groups. And like, he's an example I can use for this right now that will help some of you guys understand what I'm saying. But like, when Dr. Disrespect first came out with that tweet, basically where he said he messaged a minor, there were a lot of people on the tweet defending him. Like big time being like, we knew you didn't do it, like you're still good. And there are still people that defend him. And like that Jake the Viking dude is someone I argue with all the time, and he's someone who is, or I don't argue with all the time, but I have argued with and I disagree with like on everything just about that he's ever tweeted. Like I think his tweets are dumb as fuck. And like the Fortnite kids love his tweets. And he also happens to be a Dr. Disrespect defender. I argue with a lot of people who have the same values as like Nick Merckx, and even Nick Merckx didn't defend Dr. Disrespect because Nick has like somewhat of a fucking conscience about that shit. And like there's so many people that are like, you're a bad friend. Like Nick gets so much hate for not being on Dr. Disrespect's team for this shit when he's in reality like doing the right thing, bro. If your friend comes out, gets outed as a pedophile or self-admits that they're a pedophile and you stay friends with them, like, good for you. You're a good friend. You're a horrible person. Like, I don't know how to break that to you. Like, your friend was hiding from the world and you as a friend that they were a pedophile. You know what I mean? You just get out of there. Like, Nick did the right thing for once recently, I would say. In all the shit that he gets, you know what I mean? Like, in my opinion, you can think otherwise. I don't care. I think he was in the right for the first time in a little bit in my eyes, and he gets shit on for it because, you know, what do we stay friends with him and I'm trying to help him? I mean, I guess it's a little different if you're really trying to help them, but I feel like most people are just like, would just like, I don't know. Like, how could you be friends with someone at that age doing, like, dude, he's doing a lot wrong. He's doing a lot wrong. I mean, not only, Squeezeberry, thank you so much for the 60 months. Thank you. Not only did he admit to doing it, but he did it with kids. He did it while having a wife and children. He also did it while being 35 years old with an underage person. He also actually cheated on his wife, not with the underage person. And he also is like a huge, like, when it comes to, I hate bringing up trans people because I know how people feel about trans people sometimes, but I defend them. And when it comes to trans people, he's like one of the bigger big streamers that is transphobic. And he also has been caught DMing trans like OnlyFans creators. Like, that trans OnlyFans creator came out and literally outed their DMs. Like, imagine being a transphobic person and then getting caught being like trying to have sex or trying to get nudes or trying to hook up with a trans person. So, like, you know what I mean? Like, you're just a huge hypocrite and piece of shit. That's it. And oftentimes a lot of the biggest transphobes are people who end up being chasers. Like, they try to go for trans girls while secretly acting like they aren't into it, and they actually hate trans people, but they just secretly go for them. You know what I mean? In the closet, yeah. I don't even know if it count. I don't even know if I would count it as in the closet to be attracted to like a trans person with how like how I view it. But yes, I get what you're saying. They fetishizing while hating them. It's very common. It's very, very common. The amount of people who are like super anti-LGBTQ while like either being gay or into like trans people is insane. Yeah, and they don't get the surgery. That's like the biggest talking point is that people, I don't even want to bring it up. We're not even gonna talk about it. Point is, Dr. Disrespect is a piece of shit. He was one of my idols, like when I first started streaming. One of my actual, like, the people that I actually really enjoyed stream and I like looked up to as far as like streamers go, ended up being a huge piece of shit. And like, whatever. Like, it doesn't even surprise me anymore. There's so many fucking freaks and perverts and losers, and there's nothing wrong with being into trans people. Just don't shit talk them all the time. There's nothing wrong with being attracted to other people while you're married. Just break up with your wife. Just it's over. Your relationship should be over. Like, these people are just bad people. Like, it's just not good people. I guess people being rich happens to give them more opportunities too, and more opportunities and clout to message people. It's just scumbags, dude. It's just scumbags. Like, we look up to these rich people, and I try to say it all the time. Not only do I not agree, I'm gonna say it, and it's gonna piss some people off. Not only do I not agree that billionaires shouldn't exist, but I also agree that they're probably most likely the bigger piece of shit in the world. Like, it's an immoral thing, and these people get looked up to for having money because a lot of people are like, oh my god, like, they have so much money, they must be like really cool or like a really good person, when in reality they're usually not great people. I think when it comes to surgery legally, you have to wait till 18 unless you have, it's not that people shouldn't wait till 18. It's that people oftentimes spread the rhetoric that isn't even true, that you can like undergo surgery under 18. I don't agree. I don't care about hormone therapy under 18. I don't care. If you're fucking like, I really could care less if someone wants to go on hormone therapy under 18, because that's how you go through the puberty of the desired sex, if that makes sense. But when it comes to what's it called? When it comes to surgery, it is like pretty much a myth that kids under 18 are like getting sexual reassignment surgery. And I know this for a fact. Like that's one of the myths, many talking points that gets brought up all the time. And it's just so cringe. But whatever. No, I think he did too. He went way further, NJ, than I thought he would ever go. Way further. Really just fear mongering? No, it is. I mean, you hear people make arguments. Oh my god, my food's here. It's immoral, EJ. I could talk about it a lot more, but you know what I mean. All right, I'm back. I can comment on the billionaire thing in a second. What I get? Some like dumpling thing? I've never tried it. It looks really good. Okay. 1 sec. I probably have to get us in these scrims. There are ways you can get the surgery under 18, Squeezeberry, but it's with like it's like if you're on the verge of suicide. Maybe 16 would work too. How can you get the surgery without parents' consent? That's kind of crazy. But also, like, some parents wouldn't consent, so I don't hate it that much. Excuse me. I'm out of breath. I just sprinted up the steps. I'm on a 3rd floor. Ooh. Yeah, it displays better. I don't know. It's a recency thing. It's not that they're necessarily, like, these hidden crazy people. It's that politics right now is very divisive. And if you end up on one side with the one issue, you might end up on that side with a lot of issues. Hold on. What is going on? He still hasn't responded to me, by the way.
Oh, yes.
Yeah, I mean, I'm assuming we missed you or something.
Did we?
Yeah, we probably did
They're
that.
supposed to be
God
at
damn it.
11.
Yeah.
I think once they start, we can't, like...
We can't even get in once
first lobby.
it starts?
I think first lobby, once it starts, that we can't get in now.
Okay. That's fucking stupid. He didn't respond. I can message Izumi, hold on. Because he said that before, we'll be there if you need anything. So maybe he's just not here right now.
Yeah, what role does he have? Maybe we can DM someone with the same role.
You guys can
He
try
told me
other
to
people. I'm
DM
trying Izumi right now.
He told me to DM this dude named Ant, but I don't see him even active. I don't see him at...
Yeah, let me see if Ant's online.
Scrims of these? Vital scrims. The billionaire thing, for anyone wondering, it's the only thing I'm going to say about it, because I don't think we really need to get into it. It's evil. It's an easy thing. Yes, I am Parker. It's an easy thing. The billionaire stuff, it's immoral to be a billionaire. Obviously, you can't, everyone says it, like, you kind of can't earn that much money. I just think the easiest thought with being a billionaire, I don't necessarily think it's a billionaire's fault for becoming a billionaire under their circumstances. I think it's more so the system's fault. Like, they just shouldn't exist because no one should be able to hoard that much wealth. Like, there cannot be this much wealth inequality to where people have, oh, they gave me chopsticks, I'm totally gonna use them, to where people are, so many people are homeless and dying on the street and stuff, and then there's people with so much money they'll never even be able to spend it. That's basically my whole point. That's the whole point. Like, as much as, yeah, they might have earned it, or you can argue that they earned it, which I would argue they didn't even earn it. Is this what I got? What the fuck? Oh, this is probably gonna be gas, but this is not what I ordered in terms of what I thought it was gonna look like. What I ordered was this like bowl, but these look fucking good. Damn. What were we talking about? We were waiting for scrims and people were just getting into it a little bit. Nothing real stupid. I think the chat's pretty calm right now though. 1 billion is a lot. The people that have multiples insane. Dude, no one will ever spend $1 billion, like ever. And it'd be tough to do it. I'm sure obviously people do it on like companies, but yes, you shouldn't be able to spend that much money because you shouldn't have that much money in the first place. And then can you see the homeless and broke people can work as well? It's different because everyone starts off with different circumstances. It's like yeah, they can work, but it's way harder for someone down there. EJ, it just is. That's just how the world works. And a lot of the time, the billionaires, it's mostly luck anyway, or it's a lot of family. Wait, this shit is gas. This shit is amazing. I found a place I'm ordering now from now on. Wow. Okay, the only issue, and yes, I agree that like young people make stupid decisions sometimes. Dumplings, I think like pork. I don't know. They're delicious though. My God. 6 months in advance. Thank you. Holy shit. Thank you so much. Can I show you? I want to hold up to the screen without like. Oh, it's so good. I don't even know how to. It's so good. I mean, Squeezeberry Pat, you can argue with him. He's saying he's had like examples, but I also could see that being a lie. And also, again, I don't always love the parental consent thing once a kid hits a certain age, because I do feel like people are really upset about that argument. I've never even heard that, so at least, especially in a spot like specific spot, like specific state like Minnesota or whatever. But there was an argument. Oh, what was I thinking? Where people were upset. Hear me out here. People were upset that kids were allowed to, like, what was it, confide in teachers or guidance counselors or something like that and not bring it home to their parents. And people were like, the school should tell me what's going on with my kid. You know what I mean? And people were like, why would they be okay with the parents not knowing? Like, why are they allowed to keep secrets from their parents? You know what I mean? Adolescents less than 18. She looks so far. Dude, it's so good. These are the best dumplings I've ever had. Not even close. People can have kids at 18, right? They're adults.
I mean, that's just.
Oh, 18, yeah.
I feel like that's never smart. I just watched Oliver, Batman Booga, and Source fight Island, and they knew that it was Peterbot, Booga, and Rapid.
Yeah, I'm gonna pull up. Who should I watch?
Well, they just died, so anyone but
okay.
him. I think fact that he's alive.
You got us lobby 1?
Legend just DM'd me. He said, I'm here to help. You want lobby 1? So
Oh,
I think
nice.
he's gonna give me it.
If we can get an uncount spot, that'd be great, especially our spot. I don't know if it'll happen, but imagine it
I'll
has
let
to
you
be
know.
full. Bet.
Like I said, a lot of the pros are playing these now, so we should be able to.
Dude, these are delicious. Oh my God.
We're definitely gonna be able to get in. I just don't know if we're gonna be able to get uncon. I feel like knowing that you're fighting Scan Medallion
exactly.
against Peterbot, it's just never smart to sit there and fight it.
Oliver's the GOAT. Relax.
Yeah, no, I'm definitely never confident.
They're wicked. These are the best dumplings I've ever had. They're incredible. By far, I've never had anything that tastes this good in terms of like that are like this.
Because like Oliver is one of the worst mechanical pros, and Peterbot's one of the
Adolescents less
best.
than 18 years of age. One written referral from a multi-disciplinary team reflecting the assessment
Peterbot came in
opinion
the chat and said,
from
"Sorry,
the team
brother."
that involves both medical and mental health professionals, or separate letters collectively include assessments from both a medical and mental health professional. I don't understand. I don't think that's too big of an issue then, to be honest. It definitely is, because they're very like, okay. As far as I understand, the only exception to like trans people getting like a surgery underage, let's get the surgery but it doesn't require parents. If the medical professionals are saying it over the parents, I would trust them. Like, I would just trust the medical professionals, because usually the only time you're allowed to get that surgery is if you're like literally gonna kill yourself. Like, if they fear that you will kill yourself if they don't give you the surgery, if you don't get the surgery, then that is a valid reason, I think, to say okay. Like, what do you do then, Squeezeberry? Genuinely, like, if a kid like has suicidal thoughts suicidal, like ideations or whatever the word is. Like, how do you wouldn't you be horrified if they said they're gonna do it because they feel so uncomfortable in their own skin? You know what I mean? The parents probably
Is our
know
goal
better.
just any uncon spot?
Every parent thinks they know better. Not every parent knows
Or
better.
Conning a team at Doom. Second
If we
uncon.
can get a decent uncon spot, I'd be down to take it just so we can get endgame practice. But if we can't get a decent uncon spot, I guess we can con a team at Doom.
Okay, I'll ask.
How about?
Just tell him, yo, I'm playing with the
Got it, mama.
Palazzo. Whoever's landing at Doom, they can't let.
They're actually not allowed there anymore. No. It's not that you're saying you want the person to die. It's just like, it's not always. It'd be great if everyone waited till 18. You know what I mean? It would be great. The issue is that people just can't, and kids just want to these kids are their kids, and they want what they want desperately sometimes. And if a kid is talking about literally potentially offing themselves, what do you do? I mean, that's the only time I've ever heard under 18 a kid getting the surgery, and I don't think I care about that. I could care less. If that's the reason, and the medical professionals are saying they should do it, then I don't care. Dude, these are so delicious. I can't get over it. It's making me mad. I just these are the best dumplings I've had in my whole life. If I had 40 of these, I'd eat all 40 right now. Yeah, maybe your thoughts would change if you had a kid and you noticed from a very early age was most likely trans. Yeah, maybe. I don't think they would though, but maybe. It's just one of those things. Encourage the kid to be whatever they want to be, and support them, and then, you know what I mean, see where things go. Listen to medical professionals is usually the best bet, because why would you listen to anyone else besides people that are their job is to tell you these things? It's so slippery. Oh my god, you're so fucking good. That is what it is, Squeezeberry. As far as I understand, even if you find some fringe cases in Michigan, I don't know, but 99.99% of the time, for the very marginal amount of people that even go through these things, Squeezeberry, I think, it is a last resort where the medical professionals are saying you have to do it, type of thing. You guys done with scrims? No, we just brick code game one because we didn't get the code in time, which kind of sucks, but we're working on it. No, I'm sure.
Yeah, I'm watching Paper.
I used
right
to as
now,
well,
He just
Squeeze,
called a
but-
Philly cheesesteak a chili cake cheese.
What the fuck are you on about? That doesn't even make sense. Are
I
you sure?
know,
How do you
that's
even
what
know
I'm
he was?
saying.
How do you even know that's what he was talking about then?
Well, because and then he said, "Wait, that's a tongue twister. It's really a Philly cheesesteak."
Yeah, definitely annex, definitely. Ooh. I mean, same, but I think I wish neither of the candidates were the candidates for a different reason than, I don't know. Who cares? We don't have to talk about it. We can talk about Fortnite or something. We honestly get way more heated. This is the least heated political discussion I think I've ever had in my chat by far, which is cool. Because normally you get a bunch of little kids that are slurring it up because I don't love Donald Trump. That's the whole. Or I think gay people should exist is a too much for people. I don't like politics. I do. As much as I know it's horribly toxic, I get into it. Dude, these are so fucking good. I cannot express to you guys how gas these are. I've just never had a better. They're sweet. Is that in Philly? Yes. I mean, I'm incredibly. Also plays. I'll tell you guys right now. This was fucking insane. I don't know if I have any like favorite conspiracy theories. I mean, if I thought about it, I'm sure I do. I haven't had one in a while though. There was a little bit of time when I was younger where I truly thought the what's it called was a thing, or was the I thought that the Sandy Hook shooting was fake. But as an adult, I'm like, that's actually the dumbest thing I could ever say. Like, that's crazy. Eat what? Madison, next time you come, we're getting these. They're fucking incredible. I'll show you the one I have left. I've eaten like 5 or 6 of 5 already, or something like that, or 4 of them. We're getting these when you come. They're the best dumplings I've ever had. Where is it? What am I doing? Gotta go on DoorDash. It's called I've never seen it before here too. Bao Button.
That guy.
EAO space button. Nothing for me.
No, he hasn't replied yet, but I think he's gonna do it. He literally DM'd me first. So.
My favorite, so he didn't go to the moon. Okay. As long as you don't believe it, I think is. I'd want some. Dude, they're so good.
Well, they started lobbies.
I can show you the
already.
one I have left. Part of it, I bid it
we'll
already,
just
but
be
I
able to play
fucked
the
these
second
up.
and third game.
I don't want to like spill this shit. Can you even see it? I'm just gonna pick it up. I might even stab it because I'm gonna spill it otherwise. There's no way I don't. They're fat ass fucking dumplings that are filled and they're like sweet. My God. The resurgence of the weather machine is actually depressing. Bro. Yeah, there was a big video, Sharma, of the Sandy Hook thing being fake or whatever. The weather thing is sad. And I'm sorry, Dumpling. And I have people in my family that truly, like, I know some people might be like, oh, I don't believe that people actually don't think it. But I have people in my family that truly believe that they truly believe that the Democrats control the weather. Which, honestly, in my head, is a reason to vote blue. And I think a lot of people have been messing around saying that. Like, dude, why would you vote for people who can't even control the weather? That's literally, I've been seeing a lot of that, but like, it's so embarrassing. One up conspiracy theories, the crazy one. You don't believe in the moon landing? My response. Oh, you still believe in the moon? Oh, that's actually kind of a funny way to do it. Like a flat earther. They're like, the earth is flat, and you're like, you think the earth even exists? You're still at that phase? Oh, you're still at your flat earth phase? You just trip them out really bad. They'll be like, what do you mean?